First race pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. And we're off. It's Noble Leader between horses for the lead. There goes Gold Bandit moving on the inside, joined by Cajun Burner. Into the turn, and Gold Bandit benefits from the inside. Noble Leader right there in second, but Cajun Burner parked and driving on the outside, followed by Bad as Good. 3 lengths back to Shannon post time and 40-something. Here comes Cajun Burner, and Cajun Burner with a rush. Now to take command. It's Gold Bandit out and rolling second, another by the quarter. 28-1 the quarter, and Gold Bandit up on the outside, now to regain command. Cajun Burner is right there second, 3 lengths. Noble Leader is third, 2 lengths. Bad as Good, followed by Shannon post time and 40-something. Positions on change approaching the half-mile juncture, and it's Gold Bandit with the lead, followed by Cajun Burner second, 3 lengths. On the inside, it's Good Noble Leader in third. Bad as Good was fourth, now third up on the outside. They're halfway home. 58-4, and Gold Bandit leans into the clubhouse turn. Cajun Burner, he's right there second, but Bad as Good now third and moving second on the outside. Cajun Burner followed on the outside of horses by 40-something. Out of the turn, now they curve into the black stretch approaching the final quarter, and Gold Bandit has the lead at neck, but Bad as Good is on the attack, and Bad as Good up to challenge Gold Bandit for the lead. They're driving by 3/4. 128-3 into the final turn. It's Bad as Good on the outside with a nose in front. Gold Bandit fighting back on the inside second. Cajun Burner is there. Further down the outside by 40-something. Here they come turning for home, and Bad as Good is on the outside under urging, but Gold Bandit is fighting back. Gold Bandit is coming back. Bad as Good. It's Gold Bandit and Bad as Good. It's Gold Bandit with the lead. It is Gold Bandit on the inside at the wire. Then we're off. Between horses, Explosive Miss going right for the lead. Here comes Awesome Susan, and there goes Crisscross Mimi. Into the turn they roll on the inside. Explosive Miss has the lead, but Awesome Susan is on the attack. Here comes Awesome Susan up to challenge Explosive Miss for the lead, but Crisscross Mimi closes the gap in third. Out of the turn, moving for the quarter. Awesome Susan under the whip on the outside. Now to challenge and take command. Awesome Susan now powers on by the quarter. 30-3 the quarter. Awesome Susan on the outside and length, but Explosive Miss holds on the inside. Second, here comes Crisscross Mimi into third, followed by Vita 2 Rooney, followed now by Pushin' Daisy CG Skipper. On the inside, it's Broadway Shampoo, and trailing the field, she's Odilly. It's a battle up front. Here comes Crisscross Mimi, and Crisscross Mimi is under urging with a neck in front. Here comes Dave McGee and CG Skipper. He's moving up 3 wide, 101 and 2, and it's a cavalry charge into the clubhouse turn, and there's 3 horses across the track. On the inside, it's Awesome Susan. On between horses, Crisscross Mimi is there, but 3 wide. It's CG Skipper, and 3 wide. Here comes Broadway Shampoo. Out of the turn, no, they curve into the black stretch, approaching the final quarter. Between horses, Crisscross Mimi with a neck in front. On the inside, it's Awesome Susan second. CG Skipper is 3 wide in third. Between horses, Vita 2 Rooney. 3/4. 132 and 3 into the final turn. Awesome Susan shoots on through, and Awesome Susan regains command on the inside. Explosive Miss in second at the top of the lane. Your leader is Awesome Susan. Here they come, turning for home, and Awesome Susan has the lead. It's Explosive Miss in second. Here comes Pushin' Daisy. Pushin' Daisy charging through on the outside. Explosive Miss, Pushin' Daisy. Explosive Miss on Pushin' Daisy at the wire. Field moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, there goes Big Leroy out for the lead. Joined on the inside of horses, Chicago White Sox. Here comes Satellite Dream. 3 horses are across the track, and Satellite Dream is 3 wide up to challenge. There goes Big Leroy, and it's those 2 out of the turn. Now they curve into the black stretch, approaching the quarter. Satellite Dream a length and a quarter, followed by Big Leroy second. Here comes Rapid Robbie. Rapid Robbie underway, moving fourth, now third, now moving to second. At the quarter, 29 and 3. On the inside, it's Big Leroy, but Rapid Robbie moves at him on the outside. Rapid Robbie now to take command. It's Big Leroy second by 3 lengths. Satellite Dream is third by 4 lengths. Chicago White Sox, followed now by AJ's Majesty. Fantastic Voyage, June's Charger, and Anxious Cash trailing. They're moving for the half-mile marker. Rapid Robbie leads the way by a length and a quarter. Big Leroy, he's right there second, 2 lengths. Satellite Dream, Chicago White Sox, 59 and 4. The races half over. Into the clubhouse turn they roll, and Rapid Robbie leads a length and a quarter. Big Leroy is getting the trip second, but here comes Fantastic Voyage first over and third, followed by Satellite Dream. On the outside of horses, it's June's Charger, Chicago White Sox. Out of the turn, they curve into the black stretch, and Rapid Robbie leads a length on the inside. It's Big Leroy. Fantastic Voyage 3/4. 130 and 3 into the final turn, and Rapid Robbie is on the inside 3 parts of a length. Fantastic Voyage drives at him on the outside second. Big Leroy right there in third. Here they come, turning for home, and your leader on the inside is Rapid Robbie. Here comes Fantastic Voyage. Fantastic Voyage is on the outside, now to take command. A late move on the inside by Big Leroy. It's Fantastic Voyage at the wire. Fourth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. It's Carter Bond between horses. There goes Always Okay. It's those 2 as they bank into that first turn, and Always Okay benefits from the inside. Carter Bond is right there second, 4 lengths, followed by JC Star in third, 2 lengths. Stonehouse John Boy, it's 4 lengths back to Mr. Shy Tunner. Followed on the outside, it's Yes Sir Land of Dreams. Regal Wolf trailing, and your leader by the quarter. always okay. They're by the quarter, 28 and 4, and always okay. Leads the way a length and a quarter. It's Quarter Bond second, but here comes Tony Morgan. Stonehouse John Boy was fourth, now third, now moving second on the outside. Entering the stretch, approaching the half-mile juncture. Stonehouse John Boy is on the attack, but always okay. Scoots back through on the inside, and it's always okay with the lead as they drive by the half. They're halfway home. 58 and 3. Now they sprint into the clubhouse turn, and always okay is on the inside with the neck in front. Stonehouse John Boy is alongside second. Quarter Bond is right there in third. JC Star right there in fourth. On the outside of us is Mr. Shy Tunner, but all the action's up front. Out of the turn, they curve into the box, stretching always okay. Has the lead 3 parts of a length. Stonehouse John Boy is on the outside, trying to come on second. Quarter Bond is getting a perfect trip. 3/4, 128 flat into the final turn, and always okay. Has the lead a length. Now Quarter Bond moves back to second. Here comes JC Star into third at the top of the lane. Always okay. Here they come, turning for home, and always okay. Has the lead under urging Quarter Bond. He swings to the outside as Randy Jacobs goes to the whip. It's always okay and Quarter Bond. Here comes Quarter Bond. Always okay and Quarter Bond. Those two at the wire. $60, 157.60. Fifth race, Trotters and Mayhan, the starting gate. Here they come. Adorable Amore lags behind. Off stride is Mark Andrew. They're off and trotting. Here comes our Pride and Joy on the outside for the lead. Joining on the inside, H.E. Hump Master Sherwood. Into the turn they trot. On the inside, it's H.E. Hop with the lead of length. Our Pride and Joy drops in second, 2 lengths. Master Sherwood is third, 2 lengths, followed by Baby Bones, 2 lengths back. Too Fast Floyd, followed by Yellow Crick. It's a gap to Mark Andrew, and trailing the field far back, Adorable Amore. And your leader by the quarter is H.E. Hop. 28 and 3, and H.E. Hop has the lead a length and a quarter. It's our Pride and Joy. Right there, second. Here comes Fast Floyd. He's trotting fourth. Now moving third. Now second on the outside with a rush. Here comes Fast Floyd. Up to challenge H.E. Hump for the lead. It's our Pride and Joy. Right there in third on the outside of us is B.B. Bones, followed by Yellow Crick. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and off stride is Master Sherwood. 59 and 1. The race is half over in H.E. Hump. Leaned into the clubhouse turn, but Fast Floyd is on the attack on the outside second, followed by our Pride and Joy right there in third. Baby Bones following cover, and Yellow Crick. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Now Fast Floyd, he now has the lead 3 parts of a length. Here comes Baby Bones, moving at him on the outside second. Here comes Yellow Crick into third. Between horses, our Pride and Joy. 3/4, 129 and 2. Now they trot into the far turn. It's Baby Bones with the lead. Yellow Crick is on the outside of challenging second. It's our Pride and Joy in third. At the top of the lane, it's Baby Bones. Here they come trotting for home, and Baby Bones is under the whip. On the outside, Yellow Crick is there. Here comes our Pride and Joy. It's Baby Bones with the lead. It is Baby Bones at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, my lucky star rambles for the lead. Here comes Springtime Terry. Now they charge into that first turn, and Springtime Terry is on the inside, but my lucky star drives out on the outside. A challenging second. She'll be Precious. He's right there in third. 3 lengths show on a Shane, followed by Pat Does Count. Hang on, Liz, Muriel's Gal, Small Fry trailing on the outside of the rush. Here comes Springtime Terry. Springtime Terry regains command by the quarter. 28 and 3 in Springtime Terry. Your new leader, 2 lengths, My Lucky Star. Is second to length, Shelby Precious. Right there in third, 2 lengths, Pat Does Count. Followed on the inside, that's Show on a Sheen. Followed on the outside by Muriel's Gal. Here comes Shelby Precious. Up to challenge Springtime Terry. And Shelby Precious under urging on the outside now to take command. It's Springtime Terry second. Followed by Pat Does Count and My Lucky Star. 58 and 4. The race is half over into the clubhouse turn, and Shelby Precious leads the way. Springtime Terry is second. Pat Does Count right there in third. My Lucky Star has pace now with nowhere to go. On the outside, Muriel's Gal, followed by Small Fry, Show on a Sheen, and Hang On Les. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and it Shelby Precious a length and a quarter. Springtime Terry is second. 3/4, 128 and 3. Into the far turn, Shelby Precious a length and 3/4. It's Springtime Terry. Right there, second. Pat Does Count in third. 3 wide, it's Muriel's Gal. On the inside, it's My Lucky Star. Here they come, turning for home. It shall be Precious with the lead. Springtime Terry, she swings out for the drive and through the stretch. It shall be Precious with the lead. Springtime Terry, shall be Precious. Springtime Terry, those two at the wire. That is a photo. Please hold all tickets. Here they come. They're off. It's Broadway tonight between horses. There goes Nero's DM, and under the whip, there goes Cool Diplomat. Now they charge into that first turn, and it's Cool Diplomat with the lead on the inside, but Nero's DM is on the outside, a challenging second. Sneaky Dancer right there in third, 2 lengths back to Broadway tonight. Followed on the outside, Stone Fashion. It's Joseph Clarity, followed by Knave, and trailing the field, Raylight's Night. Your leader by the quarter is Cool Diplomat, the quarter. 27 and 4, and Cool Diplomat leads the way now by 2 lengths. It's Nero's DM second, 2 lengths. Sneaky Dancer is right there in third. Stone Fashion followed on the inside of us is Broadway tonight. Joseph Clarity followed by Knave and Raylight's Night. Approaching the half-mile juncture, and Cool Diplomat leads the way, but Stone Fashion now third, now moving second on the outside. They're halfway home, 59 seconds flat. Cool Diplomat leans into the clubhouse turn. Stone Fashion is on the outside, trying to come on second. Nero's DM is right there in third, followed by Sneaky Dancer. Knave, he's moving up 3 wide. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Cool Diplomat leads the way, but Knave now fourth, now third under the whip, moving into second. On the inside of us is Nero's DM, 3/4 on the board. 129 and 3 into the final turn, and Cool Diplomat has the lead 3/4 of a length, but Knave is on the outside, a challenging second. Nero's DM, his only hope is the open stretch. Here they come, turning for home, and Cool Diplomat cuts the corner. It's Knave on the outside. Here comes Sneaky Dancer. Nero's DM, he's using the open stretch, and look at him fly. Nero's DM, fastest of all. Top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. It's best of the class between horses. There goes Do We Want to Dance? And on the outside of us is Wandering Close into the turn, and best of the class is off stride. Wandering Close from the outside now takes command. Do We Want to Dance moves into second, followed by Joe Papa in third. 3 lengths Little Madge, followed in that turn by Black and Sporty. Up now, trailing the field, but back pacing. Best of the class, your leader to the quarter. He's Wandering Close. 2 lengths Do We Want to Dance? He is right there, second, another by the quarter. 30 and 2 the opening quarter. Wandering Close. Here comes Joe Papa. Now third and hustling second on the outside. It's Do We Want to Dance right there in third. I'm the Guy, followed by Black and Sporty Little Badge, and best of the class, approaching the half-mile juncture, and Wandering Close has the lead a length and a quarter. On the outside, here comes Joe Papa into second. Do We Want to Dance? I'm the Guy. The field's halfway home. A minute flat and Wandering Close leans into the clubhouse turn. There goes Do We Want to Dance back to second. It's Joe Papa, third on the outside, followed by I'm the Guy, Black and Sporty. Best of the class, followed now by Little Badge. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and Wandering Close sprints clear again. Joe Papa is on the attack second. It's Do We Want to Dance in third. Here comes Joe Papa, and Joe Papa powers on by 3/4, 1:29 and 3, and Joe Papa is opening up the lead now with every stride. On the inside, it's Wandering Close, best of the class. Around the final turn, Joe Papa has the lead now by 5. Here they come, turning for home, and Joe Papa has the lead. It's all by himself. On the inside, Wandering Close, best of the class. But through the lane, it's Joe Papa with the lead. Joe Papa is all alone at the wire. Close for second, Little Badge over Do We Want to Dance. Feature race pacers are in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Dominguez Pet on the far outside, coming for the lead. There goes Demi Willoughby, and there goes Best of Waff. Into the turn, 3 horses are across the track. Best of Waff benefits from the inside. Dominguez Pet charging up on the outside, a challenging second. Demi Willoughby closing the gap in third. It's 4 lengths back. Basic Instinct, followed by Il Dico, Real Society, Beyond Measure, and Marengo Martha. Your leader by the quarter, Dominguez Pat. 29 seconds flat the quarter. Dominguez Pat has the lead. Basic Instinct, look at her fly, was 4th. Now first on the outside of the rush. It's Basic Instinct now to take command. Approaching the half-mile marker. It's Basic Instinct with the lead, but El Dico moves right with her, and El Dico with a charge on the outside, a challenge for the lead. Dominguez Pat right there in third, another halfway home. 58 and 2 into the clubhouse turn. It's Basic Instinct with the lead. It's Il Dico on the outside, a challenging second, but Dominguez Pat closes the gap now, moves into second. It's Il Dico in third, followed by Real Society. On the inside, it's Best of a Wolf and Beyond Measure. Now they curve into the box stretch, approaching the final quarter. It's Basic Instinct, your leader, 3 parts of a length. Il Dico is on the outside, 3/4, 127 on one into the final turn. And Basic Instinct leads now by 2.5 lengths. Dominguez Pat takes out of second. On the inside, it's Real Society at the top of the lane. Basic Instinct has the lead. Here they come, turning for home. Basic Instinct has the lead under the whip by 3 lengths. On the outside, it's Dominguez Pat. It's Basic Instinct with the lead. Basic Instinct at the wire. And ladies and gentlemen, the race we've been waiting for, tonight's Dash for Cash. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're proud to introduce the field for the Dash for Cash. And there is number 1. Here is Melanie Anderson, the filly. Here's number 2, Larry Nakaza. Here's number 3, Don Wombles. Here's number 4, Larry Sherman. Wave, Larry. Here's number 5, Tom Gibbons. Number 6, the favorite, Johnny Collier. Here's number 7, Sam Arnon. And a late entrant, number 8, Willie Osborne. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this looks to be like a great field. And they're moving postward. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, the field of 8 as they chase the filly, Melanie Anderson, to the post. We are close to starting time for this, the Dash for Cash. Johnny Collier, number 6, is the 1-9 favorite. But we'll have to wait and see. This is a non-wagering event, ladies and gentlemen. And we're very close to starting time. We have one filly in the race, number 1, Melanie Anderson. She's the first one to the gate. She can't wait. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're close to starting time. For the form readers, Melanie Anderson just took her shoes off for better footing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're close to starting time. Please get out of the way so the gate could come through. All right, we're close to starting time. Again, the post-time favorite at odds of 1 to 1,000,000. Number 6, Johnny Collier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the starter now calls. They're in behind the starting gate. And Melanie Sherman is going to carry her shoes. And they're off. Getting away slowly was Melanie Sherman. But here comes Willie Osborne, and look at him fly. Willie Osborne on the outside with the white and red pants is going to get up to win this event. On the outside, it was number 8, Willie Osborne. Second was Johnny Collier. This was a major upset. Number 8, Willie Osborne, the winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, moving to the winner's circle with the red and white pants. Number 8, Johnny Collier. He's in the winner's circle with the Director of Special Events, Mr. Earl Williams, as he wins this Dash for Cash. And Earl Williams now hands him the cash. Well, he gives him the rubber band first, and then the cash. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story on the Dash for Cash, tonight's big race. And we should have a result. Here they come. They're off. It's Jimmy Dundee and Star Blue Chip for the lead. Now they drive for position. Jimmy Dundee is on the inside with the lead and neck, but Star Blue Chip moves on him on the outside second. Charlie Bear right there in third, a length followed by Uncle Bon. 2 lengths back to post up, followed by Kevin's Goal, Seek and Scan, Magic Magoo. It's a battle up front on the outside. Star Blue Chip and Star Blue Chip digs in now to take command. They're by the quarter. 29 3, and Star Blue Chip has the lead by 2.5 lengths. Jimmy Dundee is second. Uncle Bon parked and driving third. Charlie Bear right there in fourth, followed by post up to the outside. It's Kevin's Goal, second Scan, Magic Magoo. They're heading for the half-mile marker. Star Blue Chip leads the way, but Uncle Bon is on the attack on the outside second. It's Jimmy Dundee right there in third, post up. The field's halfway home. 59 seconds flat. Into the clubhouse turn. Star Blue Chip now sprints clear again as Jimmy Dundee moves into second. It's Uncle Bon in third, followed by Charlie Bear, and to the outside post up. He's moving up 3 wide out of the turn. Now they curve into the box direction. Star Blue Chip leads the way 2 lengths. Jimmy Dundee is second on the outside, post up in third. Followed on the inside of us is Charlie Bear, and to the outside, Seek and Scan. Here comes Jimmy Dundee. He moves to the outside, but there goes Charlie Bear. He scoots on through. 3/4, 1:28 down 4. Top of the lane, it's Star Blue Chip and neck. Jimmy Dundee on the inside of us is Charlie Bear. Here they come, turning for home, and Star Blue Chip now sprints clear. On the outside, it's Jimmy Dundee. Charlie Bear is on the inside as they come to the wire. It's Star Blue Chip with the lead. Star Blue Chip pulling away at the wire. Eleventh race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. It's Miss Jimmy Rudy between horses. There goes Egg Money. Joined on the outside by Cool World. Into the turn and 3 wide. Miss Jimmy Rudy now to take command. There goes Dearborn. Charging into second. It's Egg Money in third. On the inside of us is Wizzywig, Cool World. Followed by Prairie Shadow Evere and Joe's Masquerade. Out of the turn, moving for the quarter. It's Miss Jimmy Rudy with the lead. But Cool World parked and driving third. Now moving second, and Cool World with a rush. Now goes right on by. 31 seconds for the quarter, and Cool World leads now by 2.5 lengths. It's Miss Jimmy Rudy second, 2 lengths. Dearborn is third by 3 lengths. Egg Money to the outside. It's Wizzywig, followed by Prairie Shadow Evere. Trailing the field, it's Joe's Masquerade. They're heading for the half-mile marker. Cool World has the lead a length and a quarter. It's Miss Jimmy Rudy second, 2 lengths as Wizzywig comes first over on the outside. The field's halfway home. 1, 2, and 4. Now they roll into the clubhouse turn, and Cool World leads the way. Miss Jimmy Rudy is getting the trip second. Wizzywig in third, followed by Dearborn. It's Severe on the outside, followed by Egg Money, Joe's Masquerade, and Prairie Shadow. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Cool World has the lead, 2 lengths. Miss Jimmy Rudy digs in second. Wizzywig is on the outside under urging, followed now by Avera. 3/4, 1:33 and 1. Cool World opens up now by 2 lengths. It's Miss Jimmy Rudy in second, followed on the inside. Dearborn in third. They're moving to the top of the lane, and Cool World has the lead. Here they come, turning for home, and Cool World leads the way. Miss Jimmy Rudy is out for the drive, and down the stretch they come. It's Cool World with the lead. Cool World is pulling away at the wire. Miss Jimmy Rudy close for third.